Well, markets closed at record highs today after the Fed's cut interest rates. The Dow Jones closed above 42,000 for the first time. Nasdaq closed up 440 points, and then the S&P 500 here closed up 95 points. And King 5's Cornelius Hawker is joining us in the studio tonight. We are seeing the positive impacts on the stock market. Now let's talk about our wallets, Cornelius.
Well, Kristen, that's what we all want to talk about. So experts agree interest rates overall will start to come down. So it's going to be cheaper to buy a car. And if you have credit card debt, you'll have the chance to pay it down just a little bit quicker. Now, as for mortgages, I'm told this is the best time to look into buying a home in years.
If you're going to be looking at buying a house, or you're thinking about it, I would call your lender now.
Mortgage loan officer Brian LaFlame says making that call doesn't mean you have to buy right away, but rather gives you a roadmap if you do choose to purchase.
I think it's a really advantageous time to be buying.
While news of the Fed rate cut sent the stock market soaring to record highs, mortgage rates had been slowly coming down for months in anticipation.
Rates have come down about 2%, almost from their highs of about this time last year.
According to bankrate.com, current interest rates in Washington are 6.21% for a 30-year fixed mortgage and 5.29% for a 15-year fixed mortgage. But there are other factors to consider: supply and demand.
We're not going to fix the supply problem anytime soon, but demand is going to be pushing up.
Demand is at a decades-long low.
We're at the lowest level for mortgage purchase applications that we've seen since 1995. Since Griffey was rounding second and we were beating the Yankees in the divisional series, that's the last time mortgage purchase applications were this low, and our population is 28% bigger now.
News of interest rates coming down will get people jumping back into the housing market, and buyers who want something specific may have to wait.
You're getting the perfect house, but maybe it takes you 6 months or 8 months or a year. Maybe you got to move further away than you wanted to, outside of Seattle or Tacoma or Everett or, Bellevue or places like that.
If you're choosing to put off home buying because of the holidays or kids in school, you're going to face a lot of competition later.
The people that can get in the fourth quarter of this year, I think they're going to have a huge advantage over people next year.
Now, one thing to clear up, the Federal Reserve doesn't control home loan rates. It's one factor mortgage lenders use. They also take into consideration economic trends like the labor market and housing demand. In the studio, Cornelius Hawker, King 5 News.